I have 5 plus a couple of bonuses, 5 essential tools that every property manager needs for success. Let's go. Number 1 is property management software. You need to have a software that will list all of your tenants, all of your landlords, all of the properties, EPCs, EICRs, all of the documentation, and also a platform that you're able to communicate with your tenants from. Not necessarily your email, but something that you can communicate with all of your tenants in. Somewhere you can have all of the information, so when you're working with your virtual assistant, they could be wherever they are in the world. You could be obviously wherever you are in the world, and you're able to all communicate from the same location. FixFlow is the next one, which is property maintenance software. So this property maintenance software is absolutely fantastic. You can give your tenants a specific location for them to be able to report all the issues that they have. FixFlow have a set of responses in order to resolve that specific issue. So for example, if it is a mold issue, it will tell the tenant what they need to do to be able to resolve the issue. If there is more information that is needed that the FixFlow does not have a response for, it will ask the tenant for a picture of the issue, some more details about the issue. If there's ability for them to leave a video, then they can do that also. FixFlow is absolutely fantastic. And then when you as a property manager get this FixFlow response, the issue, you or your virtual assistant can send this information to a specific tradesman, and the tradesman will have so much information about the issue they can even potentially give you a quote of the information the tenant has given you, or they know what they need to buy beforehand before they even go to the property or the issue. So FixFlow is actually fantastic. There's other probably software like that, but for now I use FixFlow. Number 3 is a digital signature software. When you're working with a virtual assistant, we're all working virtually. Sometimes you don't even get to see, your landlords all the time. So when you're signing up with a new landlord, you don't have to swap papers back and forth. You can send them a document via an online platform like Signable, which is what I use, and tenants and landlords can just sign up there. Tenancy agreements can be sent, all sorts of information can be sent, and it can be signed for via digital signature. Now, obviously, I'm in the UK, so if depending on your location in the world, you need to make sure you get a digital signature that will be compliant to the laws in your country. Accounting software is another wonderful software system. I'm going to suggest Xero. Xero is absolutely fantastic. You can connect all of your tenants' payments in there, connect it to a specific property. You can then kick out a report for your landlord so they know how much money they've got coming in. They can also know as well how much maintenance issues they've had to pay for, because obviously you as a property manager can put that on there as well. It's a wonderful software. Your virtual assistants can use it, your other staff members can use it, and you yourself can use it. You can use it for your own specific business requirements as well as business requirements of your landlords and your tenants. It's wonderful. If you also connect that with something called Go Cardless, which I recommend because I've used it with my clients as well, is you can use it as a direct debit system. So you can take payments from your tenants using Go Cardless. Obviously, you've got to pay a small amount for the use of this service, but lots of people don't always set up a standing order very well, not very good at making payments. So with the direct debit system, you can go into their account, obviously legally by them putting all their information in, and you can take the rent from their account using Go Cardless, and that ties up very nicely with the Xero because they're in partnership, and then everything works very seamlessly. It's a wonderful system to have, and a slight automation as well, which is absolutely fantastic. Online storage. Now I use Dropbox, which is absolutely fantastic. I use Dropbox for all of my clients. It could be a free piece of software depending on the amount of storage that you need, or you may have to pay a little bit extra. So obviously it's a wonderful system where you can put files in it. You can use it in connection with your mobile. So if you have pictures that you want to connect with your mobile, you can put them in there. You can put documents in there. You can connect it with Google Drive, with all Google Word and Excel, things like that. You can also connect it with Microsoft, which is wonderful. So again, you have Microsoft Word and Excel and PowerPoint and all those wonderful things. You can put them all in to Dropbox. And obviously, if you're working with a virtual assistant or online business manager, regardless of where they are, they would have access to this online storage system, which is wonderful. You can all work in tandem together. You all have access to the exact same information. If one person has this document, another person can work in the exact same document at the exact same time. So it's a wonderful collaboration tool. Now, a bonus software I would suggest is a password manager. Working with your virtual assistant, you don't always want them to know all of your passwords. So what you can do is on the password manager, you can put in the URL information, you can put in the login details, and you can also put in the password. You can then allocate this specific password information to a third party, whomever you choose, obviously your virtual assistant, and they can log in to the website that you've nominated without them actually seeing the password. It's very good. I've used it with lots of different clients. This will enable you to keep your information in terms of the login and password details private. So if you're no longer working with that individual, you can cut off their access to that password and they won't be able to get into the website that you've nominated them to receive the information. So this is wonderful. You can give this information to, you know, an array of people. This wonderful software is available on your mobile as well as on your desktop and your iPad or tablet, whatever you use. And, you know, you can access all this information from there. Your virtual assistant can also access this information, so it's absolutely fantastic. They can access it from obviously anywhere in the world. It's extremely high in terms of security, and all you really have to remember is just one password, and that is just to log in to your password management system. I use LastPass. This is absolutely wonderful. Have it on my mobile, have it on my desktop, have it on my iPad or my laptop. So literally all I have to remember is just one password. If you lose that one password, you're in trouble. A lot of trouble. Massive trouble. So just don't lose that password. And I hope you're able to get some hints and tips from today's video. I'd appreciate if you would subscribe. You don't have to press the notification bell. You just have to subscribe, please, because wonderful YouTube will just notify you anyway, even if you don't press the notification bell. So I'd also appreciate it if you would like this video. So do you have any recommendations for any other software that makes the life of a property manager so much easier, especially working with a virtual assistant? Do you have any tips? Do you have any software? Please share them in the description below. I'd love to have a discussion with you there as well. So please watch the next video because I'll have lots more to share with you. Thank you so much. Bye bye.